A brutal invasion marked the beginning of a decades-long conflict in Afghanistan. History would never be the same again. Triggered by the September 11th attacks, the Afghanistan war drastically reshaped global and local politics. This international conflict began in December 2001, forever altering the lives of countless Afghans and Americans. The first phase only lasted 2 months but had profound implications for Afghanistan's future. Quickly, the Taliban was toppled, unveiling the struggles that would arise in the years to come. The second phase aimed to conquer the Taliban militarily and rebuild Afghanistan's core institutions. However, accomplishing these goals proved far more complex than anticipated, laying the groundwork for future turmoil. As violence persisted, a transition to classic counterinsurgency doctrine marked the third phase of the conflict. President Obama's decision to amplify troop levels in 2009 aimed to protect Afghans from Taliban attacks. A timetable for withdrawal was set, initiating an era of growing doubt about the U.S. presence. The tragic loss of 2,400 American service members highlighted the human cost of this extensive war. Before all this, the Soviet presence in Afghanistan sparked a rebellion that would echo through decades. Fighters known as the Mujahideen emerged, receiving covert support from several powerful countries. By 1989, Soviet forces withdrew, but Afghanistan was left politically fragmented and vulnerable to new threats. In 1994, the Taliban rose, enforcing a harsh interpretation of Islamic law that suppressed freedoms brutally. With the welcome of Osama bin Laden, the Taliban solidified its power over much of Afghanistan. On September 11, 2001, a catastrophic series of attacks changed everything and ignited immediate military response. Bush demanded the Taliban deliver al-Qaeda leaders, but refusal led to a swift invasion of Afghanistan. The CIA initiated covert operations first, hoping to avoid a protracted military occupation. US and British forces launched Operation Enduring Freedom, marking a significant escalation in combat. Northern Alliance forces quickly overtook Taliban strongholds, illustrating both courage and desperation for change. Kandahar fell that December, signaling a dramatic shift in power dynamics in Afghanistan. Yet the pursuit of al-Qaeda leaders proved more complicated than anticipated, raising further questions. As violence escalated, the world's attention turned to reconstruction, but genuine support remained lacking. President Bush's promises of a Marshall Plan for Afghanistan went unfulfilled, leading to disastrous consequences. Inadequate funding hampered development, and Iraq soon overshadowed Afghanistan on the global stage. Counterintuitively, the Taliban's resurgence underscored failures in both military strategy and international cooperation. Violent sentiments mounted among Afghans as civilian casualties fueled resentment toward U.S. forces. The insurgency adapted, employing tactics used in Iraq, leading to a spike in violence beginning in 2005. As opium production surged, funding for Taliban activities skyrocketed, complicating efforts for peace. The struggle to tactically dismantle the Taliban presented numerous challenges, revealing a disturbing reality. Drones became a tool of choice, altering the nature of warfare and morality as tensions escalated.